Hey Scorpio, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for June 26th, 2025. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. The heart of your reading, we have feeling dissatisfied with even the most positive elements of your life right now. Just doesn't feel like enough. There's something off in the distance that's calling your name, and you feel like you need to go on this adventure to find yourself or to evolve, to find a greater level of happiness. You feel like you've maxed out where you are, and you just need a change of scenery for some reason. Your challenge is the moon in reverse. Maybe you feel like there are too many known factors in your life. You know it too well. There's no surprises. It's boring in a way. You're craving a challenge. You want to go somewhere you've never been before so that you can have experiences that you've never had. Even though life is good right now, you just want something different. And that difference, the heart of what you feel like you're missing is unfamiliarity. You're craving it. I think you want to be stretched. Your focus is on the Page of Pentacles and 10 of Cups there at the bottom of the deck. You feel like if you can just be a novice at something and really get hands-on with it, you want to be an apprentice. You want to do something you've never done in a very hands-on sense. You feel like the happiness, the real joy, not just your 8 of Cups. It's all well and good, but it's familiar. It's rote. It's done. The opportunity to get to your 10 of Cups, that full expression of happiness. You believe that the way to point yourself in that direction is by getting hands-on, learning a new skill. In the recent past, you really analyzed and scrutinized something, whether that's the sort of mundane nature of your everyday life, and analyzing, well, what's missing? What do I feel like is missing? Oh, I know what it is. Adventure. So I'm going to learn a new skill. I'm going to dive into something that I'm a complete novice at. So that could be what had your full attention with the Hanged Man. It could be studying this new activity, a new special interest. Like, oh, needle felting. Interesting. What is this all about? I've never heard of it. I'm going to order all the supplies. I'm going to watch all these videos. I'm going to take a course. You learn about a new tool that will let you put button eyes on your little needle felting character, and you're like really diving in and making something, or learning a new craft in a way that's really all-consuming in an exciting way. It's making you happier. What is the higher self perspective for Scorpio? Knight of Cups in reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse. You realize when you take actions and your heart really isn't in it, when you are not doing what you love, but that's not it, when you're doing something that you don't love, that doesn't lead to happiness for you. emblazoning this equation on your brain. When Scorpio does thing Scorpio does not love equals no happiness. So you're walking away from everything that would require actions from you, require you to take action. Your heart's just not in it, at least not right now. In the near future, we have barriers coming down, walls being broken down, with the Seven of Wands in reverse. You're challenging different parts of yourself, I think. You're looking at what needs to change in the most stubborn parts of yourself. You're identifying the areas within your own behaviors, beliefs, consciousness, where you've been super set in your ways and you have strong boundaries about these things, but something is shifting within you and you're reevaluating those boundaries. Like, you know, maybe I would be okay doing a joint activity, and usually I've said I will do my hobbies by myself. They're my alone time. It's not something that my partner gets involved with. And now you're like, you know what? Maybe I would like it if we did needle felting together. I'm going to ease up on that boundary and explore a new way, a different way of doing it. Something that's going to impact the situation that you don't see coming is the Four of Swords in reverse. If your normal day-to-day includes a lot of taking a step back, usually this is in response to another person. So if like you're requiring alone time from your partner, or they are in a pattern of disappearing for a few hours and not wanting to be questioned about what they're doing sort of vibe, that is going to start to shift in a way that you're like, oh, you're present. Or, oh, I feel like more togetherness. I don't feel like I need so much alone time. It implies that you're actually not as like mentally fatigued or exhausted, or whatever used to trigger that retreat into solitude. Your hopes and fears, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. You're hoping that you won't be tempted in the same ways, or you're hoping that this new adventure or doing things differently isn't going to lead you into a life of temptation. You are really worried about it bringing you harm in some way. And maybe the established way of doing things has kept you safe. It's a known entity. You're craving the unknown, and that comes with an element of risk. So maybe you think, oh, if I put myself in a new situation, I might be tempted to overindulge and I'll gain weight and I'll regret it. Or I'll be tempted to socialize to a much greater degree so that I get that sort of validation from others, and I'll just spend most of my time feeding that need for validation from others. I'll like it too much and I'll crave more and more and more. Maybe if you put yourself on an unknown path, you're not sure how you'll react if someone flirts with you and someone expresses attraction. Maybe you're worried that you'll be tempted to cheat on your partner if you put yourself in an unknown situation. it has these sorts of connotations to it where you're like, I don't know what this is going to bring out of me. It might be bad. I hope I don't regret it. I hope I don't let myself down. The end result has you actually really holding on. So it's this interesting evolution where you feel like breaking free from the boring aspects of your life. And then once you're on that path, here you are sort of clinging to what you know. If you're really intent on going into the unknown, it's going to require you letting go of the safety blanket. But I don't see you doing that just yet. And maybe it's just cool that you'll suddenly feel like, oh, this thing that was so familiar and boring, now that I'm away from it, I want it. I don't want to lose it. And that generates a new sense of appreciation or connection to that thing that you don't want to lose. Your advice is don't overindulge, maybe specifically with alcohol. That's coming through pretty strongly with this 3 of Cups in reverse. I do get a sense of like, watch out for the environments that you choose to socialize in. That it could be risky, specifically with things you're ingesting. This could be spirit wanting to give you a little warning about someone slipping something into your drink if you're not careful. It could be just a warning that you'll have a tendency to overindulge in alcohol if you put yourself in these unknown environments. It could be escalating the sort of escapism with socializing that is being referred to. However that's resonating for you, Spirit just wants to caution you a little bit. To be aware of your surroundings. If you're going into unknown, unfamiliar territory, you have to be a little bit more guarded. Don't be overly trusting of the people around you. There could be people who aren't looking out for you or are trying to harm you. So just watch out for that. I don't think this is a real like flashing lights warning like you're in danger. I'm not getting it that way. But there is this like you lack an awareness that could bring you harm if you're not careful. For some of you, this is saying the friends that you're thinking about spending time with, those people aren't your friends. You'll find out one way or another, but if that resonates for you, maybe choose the people that you spend time with more wisely, the people that you're socializing with. So, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I will see you back tomorrow.